Monday. Welcome to the start of another week. And tonight, friends, we continue with part 6 of our landmark series. This time we're heading high into the Himalayas to explore one of the most extraordinary architectural landmarks on Earth. This is the Potala Palace in Tibet. Perched dramatically on the Marpo Ri Hill at some 3,600 metres above sea level, the Potala Palace once served as the winter residence, would you believe it, for the Dalai Lama, and remains one of the most iconic symbols of Tibetan culture and history. With its towering white and red walls rising above the city of Lhasa, the palace dominates the skyline and the surrounding Himalayan plateau. Ooh, he said in a proud and happy voice. To reach it, we're taking on the Twin Otter. Yes, the DHC-6 300. That's the one. An aircraft perfectly suited for this sort of demanding terrain in and around the Himalayas. Our journey begins at a place called Pakyong Airport in a place called Sikkim. We climb across the mountains of the famously challenging Paro Airport. Then we're going to be tracking over the Himalayan plateau itself, overfly the Potala Palace before finishing back down the road at the Gonggar Airport. So it's all happening now. Hang on now. This will kind of sum up now, right? Yeah. Oh, Jesus, then. This will sum it all up now, to be fair, look. You can blame Gibbo Ireland for that. Because he's too much time in his checking hands. Right? I mean, there I am, look. You can see it on the vertical stream, which is probably good. MSFS tool. Words were invented now when I saw that earlier on. I was just like, well, do you know what it is then? Right? Jesus. Anyway... wait till I tell you me tale of woe. Wait till you hear this now, right? Great band though. Right, Tool. Oh, very good. Flyer10 says the airport doesn't exist. I think it's a sim issue. It's there, but yeah, it's not. I just asked AI for an accurate thumbnail of you. You know the word I'm saying in my head, right? It sounds like bat. Just say it, Murph. But anyway, right. I did a busy weekend. We had a busy weekend and got the new iMac Pro thingy, MacBook. Yes, that arrived. Totally lost, but now I've found myself somewhat using Mac OS. I like parts of it. Other things are crap. Other things are brilliant. It's weird, isn't it? But anyway, that's all up and running and things and stuff. Great. You know, Sunday evening was time to relax. It was a busy weekend. It was like, riot, sit down now in front of the telly. I'll have the Mac. I'll do a bit of playing around, setting things up, figuring out what a magic mouse actually is magical. It has touchy-feely things on it, but that's not important. What is important, there I was, sitting there watching the television with my present lady wife and the cat. Right, and the cat just kept turning her head. I was like, what's wrong with you? She was sitting on a cushion, you know. What are you doing, cat? Right, you know. And then I said, pause that. And there was a sound. This. What the hell? What? There was water dripping out of me ceiling. Ah, no! After we only decorated it. Ah, Jesus. The young fella was in the shower. Get out of the shower! What? Get out of the shower! Right. All sorts of panic. Ripped the side of the bath in me big manly state. Got terrible, ouchies all over the place here, lads. Only to find out that, yes, we sprung a leak. There is a leak. The good news is I found the leak and I did a little bit of repair work earlier on and now I have to go off and buy a shower. The idea I had wasn't very popular at home. I said, well, just stand in the garden. I'll whack it with the hose. It'd be grand. Be cold, right? But the drainage would be second to none. No, they didn't like that. So, yeah, right. That's where I'm at now. Brilliant. Never a dull moment, is there? You know, everything's going grand. You just want to chill for a little while. And then, you know, things happen. But anyway, it's great to be here. I've been looking forward to this flight. The old Twin Otter. The Irish Garda Air Support Unit bought one of these. or maybe 2. But they're a newer variant of the Dash 400, I think. But yes, looking forward to flying this machine here today. So hope you're all keeping well. I hope you had a lovely weekend. You know, hopefully your weekend is better than mine. Right? And yeah, right. Anyway, look at buttons over here. We'll calm it all down now, lads. Roll up the sleeves. We mean business. It's business time. As CP65 has rambled in, good evening to you. Happy Monday. Tarnish Mossman is here. Hello. Viberstrike is in the chat. Welcome aboard, buddy. Photos by Kev. Good to see you, Kev. Quokka is in the chat. Welcome in. Mrs. TPHI has arrived. Not upside down. What? I'm only joking. It was a double upside down moment, meaning that she started upside down. She's still upside down. It makes total sense. I imagine when we get to like finally meet in real life, you know, you'll have Mr. TPHI and then Mrs. TPHI, but she'll be inverted. You know, they walk around like that. She walks in her hands. You know, that's what happens. Welcome in. Eamon is here. Good to see you. McManser, happy Monday. Zith is here. Twits in Twatters. Yes. Tenure, happy Monday. Anthony V. Good morning from Hamilton, New Zealand. Good morning, buddy. Hope you're well. Spitfire RAF 100 is in the chat. Happy Monday to you. Commander Balosh is here. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. And Wolfie, welcome in, buddy. Heisenberg, good afternoon. You're only 4 hours behind right now on the east coast of the US. So what did you do? You sprang forward, isn't it? So you're an hour closer to us. But we change in a couple of weeks. And we spring forward, but that moves us backwards. Right, so yes, Zulu time. It's great. But anyway, hope you're well, Heisenberg. Malky Mack is in the chat. Good evening. Winkle Gassler is here. Hello. The Impossible Face. If you run a DHC-6 on one engine, does it technically make it an Otter? Yes, it is. Stick Figure, welcome aboard. Hope all is well. B. Carlo, hello. North Coast Mike, good evening. Tools I use on the YouTube. Great stuff. Thank you very much. But they keep calling me a tool. Tool, a big tool, a giant tool. Norse Viking, good to see you. Hope you're well, buddy. Super Typhon says, how are you, Murph and chat? Hope you're all doing well. I got teeth surgery this Wednesday. I have 2 worn out molars and 3 wisdom teeth. Jesus. Super Ty, we'd be thinking of you. The Boise, a very good evening. APU Inspector is here. Wills, 1985. Happy Monday to you. Kill Switch, good to see you, buddy. 100 streams in a row, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Lenny Bobbins, tis herself. Welcome aboard. Shovel Shoes, shovels in. AJH John, welcome in. Gibbo Ireland. Gibbo, the man who can change pictures. Good to see you. Welcome in. And, you know, you can read, right? You can sense what's going on in the brain, right? Kanzui, hello. Good to see you, man. Need to do the thing with the yoke, right? But yes, Larry's here. Good to see you. Do we need floats today? So many variants. I brought floats in case we needed them, because there's a big old lake along the way, and we might just, you know, splash down to see what it's all about. Creo, happy Monday to all in County Mayo. Good to see you, buddy. Gibbo. Jesus, watch me wallabies fade, mate. Terrible. Patrick Doyle is here. Good to see you. They're sending me pictures. It's terrible. Right. Patrick Doyle, hope you're well. Dude, Idle Cutoff, Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're well. Old Veteran 965, a very happy Monday. And for some, unhappy time change. Yes. What's the old temperature? It's 7 degrees in Tipperary, lads. 7. You know, it's great to have. Such a thoughtful bunch of moderators who, at every moment, are always there with encouragement. You're doing a great job, Murph. We're watching you. I've had so far today pictures sent of me of strange people, weird looking things, and Twitch for idiots. Great bunch of lads, right? A great bunch of lads. And I'll get to see all of them, you know, but I get to see Gibbo and Muse, but I'll get to see Scott this year as well. So, like, you know, right? I want to be quick now. I'll get my revenge. Yes. But anyway, Winkle Gassler, good to see you, buddy. AZ Blue Line is in the house. Good afternoon. Who else come in here now? Febro is here. Cracker, good evening. Muse fan burst in the door like a mad joke, but then he started slagging me. It's going to be a great flight, folks. It's going to be truly awesome. It'll be tool school. Wait, tool cool. Balls. Tool cool for school. Ah, Jesus. Lindy, it's all your fault. Rookie Pilot, good to see you. Prime subscription, 45 months. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're well, man. I was supposed to do practicing of the A320 yesterday. I didn't get around to it. So we're going to do it on Thursday. Daytime, yes. Many takeoff, many landings to see, so we don't crash the shagging thing again. Very sad. 98 Vulcan, thank you for 70 in a row. Captain Kenobi is here. Good to see you, buddy. Angry B, welcome aboard. And Vulcan, that's 70 in a row, man. That's crazy town. Angry B, welcome in. Where's this now? You'll be after creating a schism with these tool jokes, Muse. It's terrible. Just shocking. In fact, Muse, I'm embarrassed. That's how bad they were. Filthy, good to see you. El Barto's in the house. Krabby1, hello. Why a flow plane in the Himalayas? There's a big lake. You'll see it now in a while. Ozymandias, good evening. Daddy Plump is here. Jesus, what was that? Did you see it? Something fell. Hang on. The sign fell. Get over there, Chief. Jesus. I can't believe we're having an issue in here. Things literally falling off the wall. It's in there now, couldn't tie it. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Words! I need words! They start with fa and they end with ba. Go. And I'm after getting carpet burn on me shagging knees. Oh.
Hello there.
Anyway. Christ. Right, where was I? Things fell off my wall. I fell off the chair. I'm about to hurt me neck. Oh, Jesus. I'm going home. You're home. Yeah, but that was fast. Yeah. Bloody hell. Yeah, there's a lake. Super tired. There's a lake. Oh, Jesus. Daddy Plum, good evening. Larry Gopnik is here. No, shag off. There's no... I'm about to hurt me toe and me knee. I'm about to get the carpet burn on me knee. Anyway, who else come in now? Great band though. Yeah. I asked. Yeah, great shower. Yeah, shower.
Oh, Jesus.
It sounds like the name of a large ship that carries oil. Let's go with that. I have the airport but no parking. Yeah, that's okay. Small mouse. It is a small mouse. Energizer. Jesus, I still have nightmares about that mouse. They called it a magic mouse. Right. Sunshine and minus 13, says Lucky. Oh, this has gone terrible bad. What's after happening? Winkle Gassler, good evening. Currently without heating and warm water. Oh, Jesus. Tarnish Mossman, Alik, hey, good to eat your greens. Alik, I'm telling you. Zybok, good to see you. Calling from Denmark, hello from Tipperary. I hope you're well. Grimmy McGinn is here. Macam Dad, good evening. Quacky is here. Quaggy says, ahoy there. Ahoy. Good to see you, buddy. I need to go lie down or something. You welcomed me 3 times. Listen, my clock is fine, thanks. Yeah, you can see it up there on the wall, right? We're off to a bad start. Mayor of Bratby, Mayo for Sam. Best of luck with it. Mac Vision, good evening. Olsen is here. Larry says, the best Mayo is from Louisiana and they call county parishes down there. Really? They call counties parishes. Interesting. Grand is here. Good to see you. Hermit something. Very good afternoon to Boston. Hope you're well. Flying Trits, good evening. Trolls with permissions. Yes, Malky, yes. Is there a hand sign showing IQ? Wait, what? Goose. Uniform Goose. A very good evening to you. Hope you're well. Here, don't be blaming me. I didn't do anything yet. Wait, what? Not all of us are idiots. Twitch for idiots. I've come to the right place. Hello, Voicey. Welcome in. Locust is here. Good to see you. Soaring AJ. AJH, man. Hope you're well. Flying tonight. Good evening. Jesus is right. Where's this now? He's about as good as the actor on Tool Time. Ghost in the Machine. Right, it was a huge spider. It wasn't. Daddy Plum says it was his fault to push that off the shelf. It's like Interstellar, Matthew McConaughey is back there somewhere pushing me stuff, All right. No. But anyway, Willow, how much good to see you. Sunjammer, welcome aboard. He needs a tool to fix it. So we're either going to get 45 centimetres of snow or 45 millimetres of icy rain, says QC Frank. Jesus. You've got one of those poltergeist thingies. Right. Balls, yeah. Someone from the future is trying to send a message. Hammy, right, that's what it is. You need to be put in a bubble. I do. Do you need help? I do. Help. Somebody help. 2 years ago, I introduced my mate to Murph Stream in 2020. Yesterday, he did his first Discovery flight in a 152 after signing up for his PPL. Foisey, that's great news. The things you do for a giggle. Who? You make me feel better about the fall that I took this Saturday. I'm still hurting for it. I'm old. What's your excuse? I'm a tool. You should know better, right? The ergonomics on that thing hurt me hands. Right? Wait now. But there's good news, Murph, says Muse fan. If you fall and everyone laughs, that means you're still relatively young. If everyone rushes to help, that's when you know you're old. Right. First words I hear, says Dougal McTavish, are, I've got carpet burns on me knees. Jesus. There's context to this, I swear. Maybe the Mac has voodoo on it. Nothing but bad luck since. I reckon so. Right. It's here in front of me. Can you... Hang on. Look! You can't see it, but it's there. Look, I can move the mouse and press... Well, there's nothing on it, I suppose, but that's where it lives right now until I find somewhere for it. You don't even know it's there. Look, it's all hidden and stuff. Ooh. What's my battery at? 99%. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, get out. Imagine. Could you... I didn't mean to drop that. Could you imagine if I dropped the whole laptop? That's gone to a place I'll never find. But anyway, right. Stu Snape is here. Good evening, Stu. Hope you're well. Jan is here. Greetings from Switzerland. Hello from Tipperary. You're looking well, buddy. Who else come in the door now? Your beard growth is too little, too late. There has to be someone around to help. Yeah, right. It's blinding me. We are expecting worse things today. Are we there yet? No. Murph spent all that money on a Mac and it has nothing on it. Moving on abruptly, right, there's loads on it. There's all sorts of things. Buttons and keys, I got a camera working. I tested audio. I did, very busy, Captain Sticky Rice is here. Good to see you. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Frank, good evening, Frank. Hope you're well. Kieran Nile is here. Black Sheep Jean has rambled in. Good day, Jean. Shane Eyre, welcome aboard. Sci Voltage, happy Monday, buddy. Your Sim CFI, a very good evening to you, man. Captain Atlas is here. My coffee, good evening. Let me see. Gibbo needs to work on my order. Wait, what? Flyboy Dyer, welcome in. J.O. Shanks, Zeppi from Ireland, welcome aboard. Now, let me see. Is a small plan, welcome in. Icarus, hello. Bears Bikes is here. Jake Mitchell, good evening. Mr. Anderson is in the house. Delta TriStar, welcome in. Sign Field Ops. Wait, what? Scob, welcome in. Who's this now? Joel Pilot, good evening. Hello from Tipperary, buddy. Now, I'm excited for the Twin Otter, but can't sleep waiting for the caravan. Oh, can't wait for the caravan. Cannot wait for the caravan. Northland Air, happy Monday, buddy. Hope you're well. Right, are we all caught up now? Where's my mouse? Stop. Now, we'll move over here. Yes. And we'll get started before I break something else. The microphone's a bit kind of, isn't it? Right. Murph, you're having a bad enough time of it. I'll give you a break today. Come on, Heisenberg. Very kind of you. In a former life, I was an Apple Tech, says Digital Merc. What? Really? That's mad. But yes, 1 minute 28. Oh, good man, we're into it there now. LP Patrol, good to see you. Let's hope what you've got, Murph, isn't catching. Yes, contagious. What's that? The Muppetry, Murph, did you open a shop called Tool Station? One not far from me. Heapster, good evening. Hope you're well. I'm going to roar myself to sleep tonight. Crying. No, I've had a terrible day. Everyone's out to get me. I've figured... my knee! Things are falling off me shelf. I fell off me chair. I'm after getting myself carpet burn in my knees. But anyway, it's all great, isn't it? Brilliant. Listen. Sure, listen. Isn't it brilliant? Right. Right, turn off this. Let's go over here now. Oh, Jesus. And get ourselves set up for this evening's flight. Yes, that's what we do. We have soundage, and we have a beautiful Twin Otter. Right, this is our chariot for this evening's flight. Now, we are once again utilising Groupie from Say Intentions for some of our multiplayer flights this evening. So we have a few people ready to rock. Not terribly busy. We're not on the map, which is weird. I wonder if I can't find the airport. We're over this neck of the woods sort of nearly, right? And we'll see what happens here, right? So that is that. Next up, we shall have a look at Navigraph. You need to open Navigraph. And let us see. That's not it. That looks like it here. Excellent choice. Right, so on the ground here at Vepy, V-E-P-Y, it's a 46 nautical mile hike over to Paro. Now, Paro is, of course, one of the world's most challenging airports to fly into. But as we kind of follow the magenta line about, this neck of the woods at a place I can't pronounce, well, Congo and Chapug, there's a big lake. So I might do an out splash and dash at the lake. Then, friends, it's all the way up and we'll visit the Potala Palace. Then we're going to overfly a heliport, and from the heliport at Lhasa all the way back down here to the airport. Ooh, which is only new. It's very, very new. So that is the style of it here this evening. I'm looking forward to it, though. So, shall we get started? We shall. So, our Otter, the Twin Otter, beautiful airplane. Aerosoft originally made this, or was it Hans Hartmann? And then, it was bundled over to Microsoft. This is an aircraft that had so much potential. It's not terrible, but it could have been so much more better. Aerosoft pretty much abandoned it back in the day, and then they gave it an update, and then they said, right, we're taking it off sale because we've sold it. And now it's in flights in 2024. The good news, Sim Update 4 actually gave this thing an awful lot of fixes, which is great because, as I said, it's a remarkable airplane, exceptional stall capability, and they're used the world over. You often see these flying in and out of places like Lukla and just mad places. It's a cool airplane. I do love the Twin Otter, and as I said, a more modern one is now in use by the Irish cops. So blatant abandonmentism, absolutely, Muse. So this is our chariot. Now we are fitted with skis, or better word for those, sails? No, Jesus. Pontoons? Yeah, let's go with that. Amphibious is our capability. So floats, that's the shot. But we're amphibious, meaning we have the opportunity to use our landing gear or with the floats as well. All right. Model matching, playing a stormer already, which is great to see. So we shall close all our doors. We can use flow to do this. And let us jump inside. So, welcome to the cockpit of the Twin Otter. We're going to go ahead and get the master battery on. We do have sounds working here. That's our hydraulic pump coming to life. Let me see here now. Lights are okay. Engine igniters are set to both. Quick look down here. What do we need? Ram air, don't need it. Anything over this side? Static is on normal. That's all good. That's all good. Suez on Syra, or on Styra, we have a look here. We have some lights, electrical panel. Let me see. No smoking, fasten seatbelt. We'll go ahead and get our beacon on. Anti-collision lights, position lights turned on. Bleed air should be off at the moment. Let me see. Circuit breakers all need to be. That's what I mean. Like it's a little bit kind of light. Do you know what I mean? Larry is here. Good to see you. Twin Otter is what Logan Air use. Yeah. It's pretty cool. You're half an ATR, half twatter for me this evening. Interesting. Generators should be in the off position for now. Bus tie is normal. That's fine. Taxi lights, pitot heat are off. Everything here is looking good. Now we have our prop. We have our fuel. So our fuel is now on. Windshield, washers, not worried about that. We have ignition. So we're going to put our props full. And let's just double check that our throttles are indeed working. And we have reverse. We do. Okay. So we're looking good here. Control locks have been removed. Our trims are down here on our lower right hand side. And well, the only last thing to look at, lads, is a drop of fuel. Make sure we have sufficient. And we'll go 80%. Not worried about fuel transfers on this, so we're just going to load up all our fuel. And from here, we're going to get to starting these engines. Now, if memory serves me, fuel should be in a shut-off position. And now we see what happens, right? So let's have a look here. We have ignition manual. We have external starter switch right-hand side. Engage the right. Easy now. We have spinach. And we'll introduce some fuel. Wrong one. And we monitor. Prop is coming up. Not sounding too shabby here. Now, what else do I need to be looking at? Boosts. Fuel boosts. They're on. RPM is up around 40%. Ah, the blue. Didn't get rid of the neon blue floor. Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it? It's shocking. Now, let me see. Fuel flow. There she goes. Booster pumps, generators. All right, let's make sure we're doing right things here. Let's go ahead and get the generator on the right hand side. Reset, I'm back. Flaps are okay. Bleed air right hand side can come up. And we'll go for start on the left side. Alright. Seems all the de Havillands have that yoke set up. So some of them have a single yoke, other ones have dual. Okay, we're sounding good here. We will turn on our fuel. We're sounding good, lads. We're sounding good. Alrighty then. Now you can imagine our altitude. We're fairly high up here, so we'll have to reset all this now in a moment. Sounds like we have a good start, so we will go generator first. That's a light. Generator left side, bleed on. Flight compartment lighted up. What else do we want? Taxi light can come on. Pedo, leave it alone for the moment. Got some lights on here now. De-icer boots, keep it on auto. Prop de-icer, wing inspection light. We'll turn it on for the crack. And we're looking good up here. Alright. Okay, let's have a quick look. Booster pump given out to us. Pneumatic low pressure, that's quite okay. That'll come on itself. And what else do we have down here? Transponder. We're looking good. We're going to depart to our left hand side, so we'll taxi down here to the right. And we also have an autopilot unit. God dampener, autopilot engage, up, down, heading. That's all grand. Clipboard, we can remove that. Disappear the yoke if we need to. Quick check here on our engine instruments and stuff. So we're 4,600 feet. We'll need a bit of altitude for this one. We'll set in 10 for the moment. And we can always go a little bit higher than after that. Alright. Let's see what happens here. So, time is good. Stick you onto alt. We're not using the floats just yet. That's for a tablet. I don't know why they didn't, like, just put the tablet there. It's a mount for a tablet. Right, we're looking good. Get the yokes back in. Double check our lighting. So taxi lights are on. Let me see. Just landing lights now up on top. These used to be like a two-way kind of a rocker switch, but we'll just go with them here. And we'll come off the brakes. Small bit of power. And we have momentum. Decent sounds, isn't there? Flight Effects releasing a native version of the P180 on Thursday. Correct and right. They were doing a trailer, I think, there in the last few minutes. Hey, Bellbro, good to see you. Alrighty, nice and handy. And we'll taxi up. Isn't it a grand looking machine, this, isn't it? Alright. right. Now let's have a quick look. So with say intentions, make sure we are on the correct frequencies. Group flight 123135. Land traffic November 235 Romeo Mike. We are taxiing to the active. We're going to be departing here out of runway 20 traffic. These are used a lot in the Bahamas. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Flaps. Now we do have a hydraulic pump we can turn on manually, I think. It's located around here somewhere, but... Fuel, pneumatics... I thought we had a switch for the hydraulics in this, no? Not to worry. Lazy Boy, good to see you. Cornwolf, good to see you. Welcome in, lads. Now, the reason why we're going this way, there's a bit of a drop off the cliff, you see. If we go this way, we're high into the mountain, so we do have a lot of capabilities, a lot of performance with this aircraft, but we just don't want to make a total mess. Do you know? Alright, looking good here. Generators are okay, bus ties are okay. Yeah, we're looking good. Backlight, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Man, isn't it a cool looking plane, isn't it? Alright, get ourselves turned around. That poor El Baron looks like it had better days. Beautiful, is this Cirrus? Easy now. One Foxy Bingo Gav is here. Welcome in, Gav. Alright. Quick check before we go. We'll line this guy up with our runway heading. Easy now. Roughly there. Alright, so walking, talking, and we're squawking. Alright, lads. It's time to fly. Let's go. Power coming in. There's the takeoff power. Big machine to get airborne. Airspeed's alive. There's 60 knots. Coming up on 80. There's 90. Yep, see daisy. Nice and easy. Landing gear in. Gear coming up. Hey, Strap, good to see you, bud. Roll Tide is here. Welcome in. Flaps in. Man alive, look at the scenery straight away. Straight away, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous, man. What a part of the world we're in. The Himalayas. The Himalayas. Right. Small bit of trim. Ease off the RPM a bit. Landing lights, good luck to you. And we just want to climb out here nice and easy. The wheel from Rambach moored. Speed is looking okay. Right, lads, what we're going to do now, well, if you're flying along with us, if you're on the Xbox or the PlayStation, press 1. PC pilots, it's number 2. To our Skynet pilots on Groupie, it's number 3. And if you feel terribly sorry for Murph because he's just an idiot, a total muppet, you press number 4 and make us all feel better. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday, 2000 Zulu time, right here. There's so many fours. machine. Isn't it gorgeous? The scenery tonight. This is going to be a pretty run. Right, let's have a look here now at our autopilot. QC Frank, good to see you. Alrighty then. So, can we operate the autopilot is the next question. Let's go heading. So we're going to say heading mode armed. We need this for autopilot. God dampener, autopilot engaged. Heading mode, altitude hold. And let's see what we're doing. Alright. 8.5 is okay for the moment. We will need to climb. We need 12.5, I think. But we're looking good. Ed, good to see you. Nice scenery, indeed. The twotter is so good. In VR. Ooh, nice. 4, I think. What number for painting liveries? Are you working on liveries tonight, Cornwolf? You man, divil you. Alright, right turn coming in. Quick glance out to the right side. So we're going this way. It's a bit of a ravine we can follow here. And as I said, our first stop is Paro. Now we need to figure out the runway for landing. I think we're going to go with runway 33. So we'll play it by ear. We're on live weather, not live time. It's the middle of the night over here at the minute. But sure, listen, won't you be grand? We'll be absolutely fine. Easy now. I'm working on a little something myself, not a livery. You surely are. You surely are, Kanzui. Less than an hour and already flying. This is nonsense. Balut, good to see you. I'm telling you. I fell off my chair and everything, Balut. Not to hurt myself. I'm injured. I'll be alright though. Oh, James, we need to climb. Let me see. VS. And then up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Climb! Climb, you fool! Okay, disappeared the yoghurt. About 1,000 feet a minute. Watch your speed as we do this. We should be alright. Once I caught a fish alive. Wait, what? Ooh. Man, look at the scene. Look at the mountains here. Ridiculous. That's an altitude alert. Sender up to, I think 12.5 is what we need, so we'll lock that in. And let's have a look. The model is made by Inibills. I think they tweaked it to make it work. I could be wrong though. Maybe I am. Because I know I know Aerosoft had one, and then Inibills have taken over a lot of the default aircraft. Favorite pilot, where we are flying today and what server? Garcia, good to see you. So we're on the Southeast Asian server. We're flying in around the Himalayas, and our first stop is going to be Paro, Victor, Quebec, Papa Romeo. As we kind of ramble, kind of straight on this direction as we're climbing. So we're looking good so far. Is there a modern cockpit version? Not in the sim, but in real life, yes. As I said, the cops in Ireland have one of these. It's a cool plane, man. The Twin Otter is just a phenomenal airplane. And they're huge. You wouldn't think it, but these are properly huge. Like, they're a massive plane. There be Frank. Chase, we've got loads of people, lads. This is deadly. Look at this thing, man. So 142 knots. We'll have her work it out for us. Man, alive. Look at this up here, look. It's like the villages high up in the mountains and stuff. Murph was never wrong. Never wrong. Are you mad? We're about to Buddha smoke the Himalayas and become one with them. Rad, we are. Those heavy floats are keeping you in the 140s, yeah, I'd say so. And we're climbing. We'll probably squeeze it to 150 at a push. 10,500 here as we continue to climb. Look at all the cars, look. I somehow think the cars just wouldn't be, you know what I mean? Maybe they do. Right, we have a bit of ground to ply up here. Murph, have you got your hands on the new A340 yet? Yes, we'll be showing it off on Wednesday, Cornwolf. Got to fly one in the Air Cadets. Oh, nice, Lucky Bow. That's awesome, man. No, they're a gorgeous plane. Relatively bulletproof as well, right? I mean, you can see these operating in some extreme parts of the world. And a couple of reasons, right? Yes, they have short takeoff and landing capabilities, but in terms of maintenance, like, you can pretty much fix this thing with a hammer. That's all you need. A hammer will do it. Yeah, but Murph, the glass is broken. Use a hammer. Totally fine. Looks like they're having a rally down there, right? Made in Canada, yeah. De Havilland Canada made this. And they're used the world over. You see a good few of them in Ireland. The Ordnance Survey hire whatever company to fly them. And they go around doing all the map photography. I think when York says when he gets some of his new photogrammetry stuff, they typically be in these sort of airplanes as they fly around. Now, 12.5 is a little bit ambitious here, but sure, we'll see. Nowadays, Viking aircraft make them, says Larry. Ah. Larry, if I didn't already say hello to you, hello, Larry. Good to see you, bud. Okay, they're bulletproof, but are they Murph-proof? Well, I mean, come on. Is anything these days, right? I wish they were. But yeah, I got my new laptop, lads. Very fancy. Jeez, the screen is absolutely gorgeous. You know. They flew two from Calgary to Antarctica a few years back. Medivac someone out. No way. The retina screens, yeah, it's unbelievable. I said hello to you already, but you're hello again. Brilliant. New tech, what you got? Laptop. Yeah, I got a MacBook Pro. Because, like, the price, I was looking at a HP Omen for a good while. And it was good value at, like, what I thought was 1,400 quid. And then the prices, of course, keep going up and up and up and up and up and up, and it's absolutely ridiculous, right? The prices and the scaling and the scalping and all this sort of jazz. Up the hill there, please, Jabao. Yep, yeah, Jibba. So when I was looking then at Mac, I was saying, hang on a second, they're not going to, like, offend me with the different RAM. So, like, the default MacBook Pro, it comes with a 512 hard drive and 16 gigs of RAM. So I went with a terabyte hard drive and 24 gigs of RAM. And which is, it seems to be fine. I mean, any testing I've been doing on it, it's great. The battery is quite impressive. I've only given it 2 charges. Now, if you do anything like intense stuff on it, you know, I did a bit of video rendering, bit of photo rendering. I threw on a game or two just to see how it behaves to it. It, like, absolutely eats the battery. But it's good. Yeah, it's it. But you know what's interesting? So, like, I was looking at that Windows PC. It went from, like, 1,400 up to 1,900. And, like, when you consider, right, okay, a Windows PC, depending on what you're going to be, like, what's the use case of this machine, right? I mean, 90% of all my, 95% of all my time is spent here with my PCs, right? So you're only looking at a small percentage of a bit of travel, you know, meetings and whatever else to go to, and having something that is just going to work without having the need of, like, extensive gaming capability. So it kind of ticks the boxes there, you know what I mean? An impressive alpha battery, is there such a thing? Oh man, it's good. Like, you're talking, like, if I'm just doing general tasks like, you know, email or Discord, watching a bit of YouTube, Netflix, that kind of general kind of light using, you're probably get about like 12 hours, 13 hours on a charge. No problem. You start throwing in some of the heavier stuff, like I was doing, I set up OBS in it earlier on with a camera, and I was using, like, bokeh effects and trying to push it a little bit. About 6 hours. You know? Larry says I'm so much quicker on a MacBook than on any other computer. Ooh, interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it takes time to learn the UI. Bloody hell, it's like, what is this? But no, I'm getting used to it. Jetman Felix, good to see you. Mac is probably really good for video editing. It depends. It depends. Like my own PC, my PCs are faster, but like, again, if you know you're gonna do something out on the road, amazing stuff. Yeah, we've lots of terrain ahead. There's going to be some crack getting over this, lads. We need to climb again. Look, call it 15.5 up the hill now, fairly lively, Pajo. Up. We need to climb. And we can kind of bail out here to the left if we have to. But yeah, Macs are only good for other people. I use a Mac for audio and music work. It's a blessing for that. The ARM MacBook's pretty impressive. Yeah. One button mouse. No, it's left to right. Kev, good to see it. Vacuum, good to see it. So I couldn't believe it. If you go onto Apple now, they're about $2,500. And if you like check Curry's or Harvey's, they're about $2,500. I got that on Amazon for $2,000. I was like, buy now, buy now. So even to get something equivalent on the Windows side, it's $2,000. It's the same price. $2,000 on Windows. The advantage you're going to have, it'll probably come with a 5060, maybe a 5070, maybe. But like the sheer speed of the, it's an M5 chip. The speed is absolutely ridiculous. Like it's rocket ship fast. You know? Plus the screen on the laptop, the Windows laptop I was looking at, rubbish. Like 60, not really, yeah, 60 hertz, but like just HD. Not great. And like when you consider things like photo editing, you need to have a decent screen. You know what I mean? Authorized reseller, yeah. No, it was Amazon, but it was sold by Amazon. And I wouldn't mind, like, I checked the price again because it's like when I saw it on the Apple Store, I was like, that seems dear. It's already gone back up 200 euro. So very same machine, 200 euros dearer. Do the maths there, like. But no, so I'm getting used to it. It's all part of like, it's a studio. It's a mobile studio. That's what it is, right? There's no other need for it. It's not for gaming. It's, you know. But is it Murph disappearing when it's his round? Did you say round? I just need to use the bathroom. Man alive, the views. Okay, 15.5 is safe. And then it'll be a steep descent into Paro, and then we'll start going through our notes once we land and take off again, because it's our first stop is literally up here, like. So we were saying runway 33. We're going okay. There's a VOR we can tune into, 108.4. But we're all right. We'll keep it on the straight and narrow, and let's see how we fare out. You just can't run the second one, say it's only the first one. Mac famously has very good color calibrated screens. Yeah, dude, like they are incredible. They're incredible. Best screen I've ever seen. You have the Air, Kanzui? Yeah, I was going to get the Air, and then I was just worried about overheating and all this jazz. You know what I mean? Man alive, look at the friggin' views here. So, it's not this canyon. It's the one over there. It's never gotten warm? Ooh. Destination airport? Well, this one is Paro. Victor, Quebec, Papa Romeo. We've a bit of mileage to do. No trouble telling it's a purpose-built Canadian plane. Windshield defroster around the outside and the extra defroster strip, especially on the wiper. Yeah. Rad Baron, not only that, dude, right? But if you look even at the side, I thought they had it modelled. They do. They even have ice shields. Extra layer of ice protection on the fuselage for the props, look. That's how you know the thing was built for cold weather. There's an extra layer of fuselage on both sides. Mad, Ted, mad. Although I don't do any video, you don't need the Pro. Yeah, or you don't need the Pro. Yeah. Chronicle, good to see you. I haven't been around here much. Curious about Flow. Loved it in 2020. Looks good on your screen. Are there any major issues? No, man. There's a couple of limitations, but only a few. I can't, I can, but I don't want to use the sim without Flow. Flow, I think we all agree, lads, is absolutely brilliant. It is magnificent. You know, hey, Wexford Hurler, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Right, Paro is down here somewhere. So, what we need to do, disengage the autopilot, get our landing lights on, and, well, prepare to drop. It's well worth it, Chronicle. The sounds they gave this plane aren't very accurate. I agree, Super Tie. Super Tie, so I remember on the Aerosat version, there were sound packs from FT Sim, I think, and they really made it good. They really made it good. Right, there's our airport down there in the lower left, so we're just going to kind of circle down this way, drop off a bit of altitude, ease our speed and power, and just get that nose down here a little bit, and we can follow that river in. Your old laptop, about 8 years old, can outrun a Mac of today. Depends what you're using it for, though, Mike, you know what I mean? It all depends. Like for me, gaming and all that jazz, it's not a need on a laptop. I mean, technically I could, right? I mean, you can use Microsoft Flight Sim with cloud gaming, the Horse X plane onto it, right? But there's no point. This descent is too steep. Hey, Hassan is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Great seeing you earlier on, man. Right. Hopefully now, you know, we don't make ourselves famous for the wrong reason. Why use the float version of the Twotter? Because it looks better. And I'm probably going to need them later on, Viper. Because there's a big lake up the road I want to land at. You know what I mean? Look at that, though. That's absolutely deadly looking, isn't it? But yeah, Mike, you are 100% correct. Even older Windows laptops, in terms of their capabilities for gaming, because they have that kind of, you know, designated graphics unit, you know, the landing gear is down. Funny enough, we have landing gear to pop out of this. Watch. Do landing gear. We're all right. Horse it in this way. The float's too odd weight. Yeah. Kill the power, drop the bar board, nose down, descend. Yeah. We will. We just want to get ourselves turned around. Want to follow this river in. Easy now. We're all right. We're all right. All right. That airport should be dead ahead, which it is. Disappear the main place. We can see it. There it should be. Alright, watch the power. Now we just follow the river. You're only starting out. Ordered a gaming PC recently. Do I really need a tablet? Well, put it this way, Jay, alright? If you can offload apps off your PC, the likes of Discord, Navigraph, web browsing, watching YouTube or Twitch, it just means you're not tying up resources trying to run them efficiently, and your sim can just use everything on the PC. It's probably the cheapest upgrade for a lot of people now, considering the prices of RAM and all this kind of stuff. You can pick up a tablet for like 60 or 70 bucks, and using a tablet, as I said, for the likes, Navigraph isn't particularly heavy, but if you combine Navigraph with Discord and web browsing, it becomes heavy. And it can just chip away at your RAM and also your CPU. So if you can, use it without it. You can get external graphics cards. Not laptops, sorry, Scott. Tablets. You can get tablets for $60. Go onto Amazon. They don't need to be like top of the range. A tablet is a tablet, right? All right, watch the power. Lots of flaps. Man, this is... I think we watched Ali land here a while ago. This is a crazy airport. I watched Dougal land here as well. Crazy. Landing on the river. Nah, we'll save it for the lake.
Too low, flaps.
Easy now.
Minimums. Too low, flaps.
We're alright. I think this is a default airport in the sim as well.
Flaps.
Easy. Jesus, there's sheep on the runway. Maybe they're not sheep.
30.
What are they?
10.
What are they?
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
There she goes. Intubate it. Just got a graphics card caddy. Can you get external graphics cards for Apple? By the way, Stu Snape, you absolute divil, like his timing is unmatched. The man is a black belt and pressing that button. Cockspur Development Team, Seb, where are we at, buddy? Hope you're well, man. Thank you so much indeed for 44 months. Hope you're well, man. Yaks. Furry cows. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. Patrick is here. Good to see you. Is this the default Twin Otter? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Samsung Galaxy tablet's about a third of the price. Yeah. Still make the Twin Otter not that far from me. Really? Yaks, cows, yeah. We'll go down and have an owl chat with them here now. Man, the sound. Why am I on the grass? Come to the taxiway. Don't mind me. That's a Dash 8. Don't mind me. Oh yeah, model matching's on fire tonight, yeah. You just put the graphics card into a caddy, I think. Ooh. Ask him if they have milk. So this is one of the handcrafted airports at the sim. It's very nice. So our first stop, we're going to start learning about Potala Palace now. Once we get airborne, get a bit of altitude and head her on up the road. Jesus, don't run across me, lads. Oh, they're like a hybrid kind of a sheep. They're furry sheep, look. Or goats. Hang on, we need to go over and investigate. Don't hit him with your prop. Jesus. What are we having for dinner? Goat mince. Huh? Look at them running on the runway. They're yaks. It's not a sheep. Are they part of the sheep family? Like, they're not bovine. You know what I mean? But the poor devil not get absolutely roasted, no? He's a bit of a... Jesus, don't wait there, mate. He's a bit of a kind of a gimpish walk by him, doesn't he? Shit, who was that? Flyer 10, you literally ran over his head. Look at him there eating the runway. Come on yourself, look. Ah, brilliant. Yeah, good, wholesome, tarmac, asphalt. That'll put hair on your chest now, lads. Moving on. Let's go. Yeah, the runway suddenly gets very bumpy. Look at the height we are compared to, like, the friggin' Kodiak, look. It's a type of long-haired domesticated cattle closely related to cows. Oh, it is bovine, so. Right. Let's just go this way. That's handy there, look. Won't be long enough to get roasted. Big Al is here, good to see you. Murphy loves Vancouver. He even entertains the tower staff. Vancouver, you say? I like Vancouver. Oh, wait, hang on. Balls, no. Will I be doing a Vancouver? That just, like... I got it now, lads. Ah, great. Oh, it's a miniature woolly mammoth. Let's go with that. What's going to happen here now? Beep. Honk. Get out of the shagging way. I wonder will they move. I mean, what if you were a cowboy but a yak boy? A yak boy, look at him run! Yeah, run off the runway. What Jesus then. We might move. Maneuver. We might be here for a minute. Right, plan of attack. We're going to take off out of Paro, gain altitude like a devil, and swing to the right. We have 162 miles. It's going to take us about an hour to get there, but we might do a splash and dash halfway through with a big lake. Apparently they're also known as grunting ox. Right. Oh Jesus, someone died immediately, look. Let's have a look at the old heading indicator. Come on, Betsy. There we go. Runway heading it is. 1 knots of flaps for takeoff. Hold the brakes, power coming in. What's the old time and weather? Weather's live time. Time is 9:49 a.m. Right. We are moving. Get out of the way. Avert your eyes. Jesus. He's alright. He won't do it again. Speed alive. 80 knots. 90 knots. Yupsy daisy. Beautiful.
Tanking.
What a machine. The old engine sounds could be a bit louder though. Oh jeez, look at the lovely temple. Right, let us go to... Jay, look at the temple. Beautiful. I don't think otters ate yak. Right?
500.
Alright, Betsy. Climb her up there now. Up the hill we go. Jeez, that's cool looking. Very nice. Okay, friends, we climb. Look at the height of these mountains. This is utterly ridiculous. What happened, Heisenberg? Were you trying to say utter? Utterly. My old outfit jumped from a twatter in the hills of northern Colombia on a joint with their SF. No way, Dougal. Heisenberg, it's alright. You're having the same day I am. Utterly. Right? He's sitting on the float now. Yeah, we're taking him. You know, he needs a name. You know, where are you going with old mate? We're just bringing him for a spin. He'd be grand, right? Permission to buy the temple tower. Sold to the highest bidder. Yes. Excellent. Chase the height of these mountains. We may keep this climb going. Bit of trim here. Place called Tunja. Ooh. Interesting roads. I don't want to be drifting too much to our right, but we need to climb. We're holding about 120 knots. Flaps are in. We're probably doing 1,500 feet a minute, are we? We are. Landing lights off. They at least have animals, but a CTD. I don't believe you. Where did you get the Otter, Merv? John, it's one of the premium aircraft in 2024. Paro was such a difficult airport, pilots are specially trained for it by reading everything in the procedures. Man Viper. Okay, a little bit on the right hand here. We're still climbing nicely, coming up on 11,000. Didn't mean to keep milking that joke. Jeez. Lads, it's only Monday. You know. Get this, right? It's a busy, I have a shocking busy week. Next week. Is it next week? Oh yeah. So next week, of course, Paddy's Day is on. Next week is flat out. Monday is the final of our landmark series. Tuesday, we're going to be on the Twitch front page because, well, we're Irish and sure, it's Paddy's Day. So our stream will start a good bit earlier on Tuesday. I'll be starting, I think, 1600 Zulu. Whoa, Ian Fisher, thank you very much indeed for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great stream. You join us in the Twin Otter.
Allow myself to introduce
flying around the Himalayas.
myself.
I really hope we can get over the mountains here, you know. But I hope you're well, Ian. You're very welcome in, buddy. So yeah, so next week, Monday is the grand finale of our Landmark series. Tuesday is a much longer stream because it's Paddy's Day. Wednesday, Genua's. Thursday, we'll have our Vatsa in flight. And then Friday, we're off to FS Weekend, is it? No? Yay? Yeah, we're off to FS Weekend. Jesus! Hey, Bevan is here. Good morning, buddy. You're at 16,000 and climbing. Alright. Good news is, we're still doing good airspeed. There's everybody. Let's see how we go. So then we're back from FS Weekend on Sunday. We'll stream Monday. We'll do the news on that Monday, which is like the 22nd or something. Or 23rd. I'll do a something on the Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I'm away for 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. It's all happening now, lads. I'm off to New Zealand. Jesus, look at this scenery. Couple of dinners to go to have to celebrate getting really old. Also have a Spanish officers to host. Ooh, Scott, is it your birthday next week? Ooh. Now, I need to get us out of this mess. We're at 14,000 now, still climbing. I will, Kieran, yeah, we'll go live. The big 70? No way. That's awesome, Scott. Sure, Jesus, you're still only a young fella. You be grand. Right, this is going to get tricky. We can go right here, but I'm worried if we're going to clear all this. Jesus, lads. We could be in a spot at the bottom here. I like my trajectory, plus I kind of like the fact that the wind is catching us here. I say that with like compelling conviction. Our speed is dropping. You're alright. Hold her there. Once we don't drop below 80, we're okay. We'll use the wind on the mountains to give us free energy. Jesus. I would cross here. Down to our left and back up. This is a bit of a crack. Panic! It is, John, the very one, yes. Murph, have you heard Ocean Infinity cancelled their search for MH370? No? You're 27 next Saturday, Super Tie? No way. Fiber Strike watched F1 for the first time on Saturday, and the race was enjoyable. Cadillac didn't have the greatest debut. Viper, Cadillac, Jesus, forget about them this year now. This is a year of just kind of figuring things out. Anyone else watch the Grand Prix on Sunday? I thought it was very good. Mercedes are very strong. Man alive, the climb out of here is nuts, isn't it? Enjoyed the race? Yeah. The first 20 laps, excellent. Excellent. Hey, Captain Sticky Eyes, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, they were. 100% they were. Give Red Bull and McLaren a bit of time, they'll jump back, I'd say, but... Like, what? Piastri, like, Jesus. You can't see the next ridge. I don't say that. If we go higher again, we have. Oh, Jesus, we have, look. Right. Keep her moving. At least get ourselves somewhere on track here. Gun Ho Guy, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Alright, we're looking alright. Look at this. Man, the scenery up here, like we're like oxygen levels at this stage. 18,000 feet? Oh Jesus, look at the view though. That is spectacular. Isn't that beautiful?
Terrain.
We're alright, Betsy. Bit of trimmage. Jesus, are we going to need like 20 odd thousand? We are. We'll call it 20,000 just for the sheer crack of it. Heading to heading mode. Easy now. Easy now. Okay, heading. Autopilot. V-speed. We're picking up ice up here, look. Okay. Let's get our vertical speed active. Come on, Betsy. There she goes. Alright, we're looking good. We need a bit of tunage. Good call! Some tunage. Man alive, look at those views. Gorgeous. Absolutely insane looking, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. Man, the height of the mountains. Jesus, lads. This needs some tunage. I mean, with that scenery? That's spectacular looking. Yeah, you want to be at standard. And there she be. Look at it, man. We might need 23. Yikes. Don Waldy, good evening. Tis savage. Right. We have some notes. Absolutely, Muse. Okay, so barrel setting is good. Power is... yeah. I mean, we're giving it all she has, so... they look fairly big in front of us. Oh, right. We'll have to play this one by ear, right? Man, this sim is so good for all the detail we have now with the mountains and stuff. It's incredible. There's Locust. We had a little bit of icing. It's gone now, though. Right. We'll keep an eye on this and see what happens. So, Potala Palace. What is it? A symbol of Tibetan civilization and spiritual authority. Rising like a massive fortress above the Lhasa Valley in Tibet, the Potala Palace, it's one of the world's most spectacular buildings and an enduring symbol of Tibetan identity. It's built on the Marpo Ri, meaning Red Mountain, at an elevation of about 3,700 metres. The palace complex, measuring roughly 400 metres from east to west and some 350 metres north to south, sloping stone walls up to 5 metres thick at the base, rest on copper-poured foundations designed to resist earthquakes. Climbing the ridge are 13 stories of interconnected halls, chapels and living quarters containing over 1,000 rooms, 10,000 shrines and around 200,000 statues. At its highest point, the building rises between 115 and 119 metres above the mountain and more than 300 metres above the valley floor. From 1649 until 1959, the Potala Palace served as the winter residence and seat of government of the Dalai Lamas, after which it was converted into a museum. Ooh. down on the left hand a little bit. So the palace sits within the historic ensemble of the Potala Palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Property, together with the Jokang Temple and also the, wait for it, Norbu Lingka. It embodies Tibet's religious, political and cultural history. The UNESCO listing notes that the ensemble contains 698 murals, nearly 10,000 painted scrolls, numerous sculptures, and fine objects of gold and silver. The property covers some 60.5 hectares with a 190.8 hectare buffer zone. Look at the mountains where we're going. So, Songtsen's Kambo 7th century fortress. The site's history predates the current palace. Songtsen Gampo, ruler of Tibetan Turbo Kingdom in around 609-649, established his capital at Lhasa and constructed a palace on Red Mountain. Historical records describe this 7th century palace as an enormous complex with 3 defensive walls and 999 rooms. He built it as a residence for his Chinese wife, Princess Wenchang, and Nepali wife, Princess Braikuti. Jesus, he 2 wives, look, symbolising political alliances. The original palace fell into ruin after the collapse of the Turbo Kingdom in the 9th century, but parts of it survived. The Phak Pa Langkang, right, which is a chapel, and also the Chogyal Drupok, a small cave where Songtsen Gampo meditated, well, they're incorporated into the modern Potala. Now, Evitech, good to see you, buddy. In the mid-17th century, Tibet was reunified under the Gelung school of Buddhism. Gelung? Or is it Gelung? Anyway, the 5th Dalai Lama, Nawag Lozag Gasto, allied with the Mongol leader Gushri Khan, and defeated rival factions and established the Ganden Podrang government in 1642. To symbolise his authority, he decided to rebuild the ancient palace as a monument seat of government. Construction of the present Potala began back in 1645. The 5th Dalai Lama's advisor, Konchong Shopnal, selected the site for its strategic position between the major monasteries of Drepung and Sira and Lhasa's old city. The external walls were reportedly completed in just 3 years, while the interior decoration and furnishings took a further 45 years to finish. The complex evolved in phases. The White Palace, or the Potrang Karpo, was completed in 1649, and the Dalai Lama moved there that year. This secular section served as the living quarters and administrative offices of the Dalai Lamas. It contained audience halls, throne rooms, and government offices. The Red Palace was added between 1690 and 1694 as a memorial to the 5th Dalai Lama. Jesus, lads, we need to climb here. Let's park. Oh, Jesus. Let's panic. Oh, altitude. No, altitude. Yes. V speed. Up. Oh, Jesus, will you go up? Up. Right, let's see what... Oh, Jesus. Heading left. Or do we go right? There's a gap in the right. Don't panic. I reckon we'll make this little slibeen, you know, we'll slide it in there now, good and safe, and say nothing. Mr. TPHI, you'd want to watch it? What's me rate to climb? Oh, Jesus, will you go up? Up? Right. What's your speed here now? Oh, Jesus. A modern Apple laptop cannot use an eGPU. Wait, what? Add 10 degrees of flaps? Not just yet. Let the speed drop first, then we can use flaps. It'll allow us to go a little bit slower. Oh, ye of little faith, we'll be grand. We're totally fine. We've crossed the Alps, lads, right? This is, only 3 times the height. Jesus, look at it though. Isn't this something else, isn't it? Beautiful. But, a long way down, right? But anyway, the Red Palace was added between 1690 and 1694 as a memorial to the 5th Dalai Lama and to house his funeral stupa. Built by the regent Sangye Gasto, it enshrines gilded stupas, or tortons, of 8 past Dalai Lama and numerous chapels dedicated to Buddhist deities. The Red Palace also contains sacred chapels such as the Chapel of Victory over the Three Worlds, with a golden statue of the 1,000-armed Jesus Avalok. Wait, now we'll try that again. Avalok Tevara, and the Phapka Langkang Chapel housing a sandalwood statue. A steep ladder leads to the the King's meditation chamber, preserving statues of the King and his wives. Grand. On the ground level of the Red Palace is the Great West Hall, the palace's largest hall, which includes a 14.84 metre tall stupa of the 5th Dalai Lama, lavishly decorated, get this, with 3.7 tons of pure gold and 20,000 precious stones. Lads. What? Madness. Madness, I say. Right, down on the left hand. We're doing all right, look. Oh, ye of little faith. Subsequent Dalai Lama added more stupas and halls. The funerary stupas of the 7th, 8th, 9th and 13th Dalai Lama were erected in their own halls. The Potala reached its present scale in 1936 with the completion of the 13th Dalai Lama stupa. In the mid-18th century, the Norbalinka Summer Palace was constructed on the Lhasa River plain, so the Potala became known as the Winter Palace. After the Tibetan uprising in 1959, the 14th Dalai Lama fled into exile, and the Potala subsequently became a state museum. Erected, huh? Right? Hayden is here, good to see you. In a room full of Tibetan monks, Murph would have the most hair. Thanks, Heisenberg. Yeah, very kind of you to say so. Jesus. But anyway, the architectural design, Dzong-style fortress and materials. So the palace is built in the Dzong style, a Tibetan fort monastery architecture combining palace, castle and temple functions. Its granite walls, some 3 meters thick and sloping inward, are fastened with wood and mud bricks without nails. The walls were reinforced with copper to improve earthquake resistance. The roofs were covered with gilded bronze tiles that glitter in the sunlight. Construction required thousands of artisans. Historical accounts note up to 7,700 craftsmen and labourers worked daily on the Red Palace alone. Materials were transported by yak and on cowhide rafts across the Lhasa River. The Potala's colour scheme carries symbolic meaning. The White Palace covered with white lime to signify peace and compassion, while the Red Palace is painted with red pigment representing power and the Buddhist faith. The palace's gold top canopies are similar to those on the Jongkang Temple and proclaim the spiritual authority of the Dalai Lama. The tree colours, red, white and yellow, correspond to the tree protective hills of Lhasa, the Chipori, the Pongwari and the Marpo Ri. Now, the palace complex comprises 4 main elements. The White Palace, the secular wing used as the Dalai Lama's residence and administrative centre. It has all the living quarters, the audience halls and of course the throne room. Then we have the Red Palace, the spiritual core with numerous chapels, assembly halls and 8 gilded stupas containing the remains of previous Dalai Lama. Then we have the Shawl Village. It's a small settlement at the foot of the hill, once housing officials, military barracks, stables and even a prison. Today it serves as a museum displaying the artefacts and former printing house. Then we have the Zhangjiao Luken Garden, a serene park behind the palace formed when earth was excavated during the 5th Dalai Lama's expansion. The park has a lake and a favoured local gathering place. Visitors climb a Z-shaped staircase of 1,080 stone steps to enter the palace. Inside, labyrinth corridors connect chapels dedicated to deities such as that name I couldn't pronounce earlier, amongst also Yamantaka and also Kalachkara. Murals depicting Tibetan history, cosmology, and the lives of the Dalai Lama adorn the walls. This is all terribly, terribly interesting. Murph will be the Tibetan monk of reading everything. Wait, what? There's a big lake ahead of us. That's the one I was half thinking of, right? Down in the left hand a little bit. We're nearly there. As the winter palace of the Dalai Lama and seat of the Tibetan government for over 3 centuries, the Potala served as the heart of Tibetan theocracy. It embodied union of spiritual and secular power, housing both the Dalai Lama's chapel and the government's council chamber. The palace, naming after Mount Potala, and the mythical abode of the Bodhisattva, emphasizes its sacred status. Tibetans believe that the Dalai Lama are manifestations, of this compassionate Bodhisattva. Interesting. Hello, the Bruno. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for the follow. Who's this now? Siphon is here as well. Welcome in, lads. Hope you're keeping well. I'm just reading some notes and then we'll be back to it. The complex, it contains vast cultural treasures, 698 mural paintings, nearly 10,000 tangkas, as they're called, and thousands of bronze and clay sculptures, carpets, canopies, curtains, porcelain, and jade objects. The libraries preserve sutras and historical documents, making the Potala an unrivaled repository of Tibetan art and literature. Many chapels remain active, with monks chanting and pilgrims performing clockwise chorus circuits around the base, spinning prayer reels prostrating in devotion. The palace is also associated with festivals such as the Sertrang, the Great Prayer Festival, where giant tankrets of Tara and Saki Amuni are unfurled on its white facade. In 1994, UNESCO inscribed the Potala Palace as a World Heritage Site under criteria 1, 4 and 6, recognising it as an outstanding work of human creativity, an exemplar of Tibetan architecture and a symbol of theocratic power. The property was extended in 2000 to include the Jokang Temple and in 2001 to include the Norbalinkas. UNESCO's brief synthesises notes with the white and red palaces enclosed within massive walls and turrets. They rise from the Red Mountain at 3,700 metres and symbolises Tibetan Buddhism and traditional administration of Tibet. Hello there, welcome in. Now, after the 1959 uprising, the Potala was converted into a museum. It was spared from destruction during the Cultural Revolution due largely to intervention by Premier Zhou Enlai, according to Tibetan sources. In recent decades, Chinese authorities have restored and maintained the palace, but rapid urban development and tourism pose threats. Visitor numbers are limited, currently around 1,600 to 2,300 people per day, and that's in order to reduce wear on the ancient structure. And booking permits are essential. Despite restrictions, the Potala remains Tibet's leading attraction and a powerful symbol of Tibetan identity. That's mad. So technically speaking, we are in the Tibetan Autonomous Region of China, right? That's the official kind of political kind of name for it, right? It is fascinating. Gomez, thank you for the follow. Bruno, hope you're well, buddy. Good to see you too. Loved your YouTube videos, so I had to come by seeing you stream. Hello from Malaysia. Well, thank you very much. Hello from Ireland. Good to see you. Murph, do you know what criteria 1, 4 and 6 are? Yes. Invented by the Irish, built by the Irish and spoken about by the Irish. The UNESCO. Everyone knows that, surely. It's going to be gears up for a water landing. We have to do a bit of a splash here, don't we? I mean, it'd be rude not to, lads, wouldn't it? It'd be rude not to. He's an out. But yeah, Siphon, hope you're well, buddy. Where did the dough come from? It's mad money when you think about it, right? Right, so we're going to aim to do a bit of a splash and dash. We're more than halfway there. We're going to be there shortly.
Jesus.
They are known as Tibetans. Indeed. Mr. TPHI is nice and low. Actually, she's in a good spot. Right, we'll do one of these, one of those. Zoom this guy in, and we'll just kind of enjoy the enjoy the scenery, lads. It's incredibly pretty here. Look at the colour of the water, man. Ah, Bruno, thank you very much, buddy. Boeing 82, good to see you, man. Right, so we're going to plan a splash and dash here in the lake and then climb again, but I think we're over the highest bit of terrain, at least for the moment. This is beautiful. We'll ramble out this way. Muse fan, thank you very much indeed for the gifted tier 1 sub. What a legend. Cheers, buddy. Always a challenge to land when the water is so calm, look. Easy now. Watch your speed. Easy. We're going to look for a nice, gentle splashdown. Beautiful reflections here, look. 500. We're looking good. Easy. There's a shadow coming in. Easy. Easy. Let the speed bleed off. Man, look at the ripples. Easy. Into beta power. Look at this. Beautiful. That was pretty. All right, get ourselves turned. It's like glass, yeah. This is live weather. Oh man, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Camera's freaking out. Stupid thing. Here we go. The camera was totally freaking out. All right. It is time to ramble out. Are we ready? One notch of flaps. Power coming in. Take up power set. We're looking good. 40 knots. 50 knots. 60 knots. Come on, Betsy. I imagine she'd be able to. I imagine we can climb out of this. We're nearly at 70 knots. Are we forgetting something? 70 knots. Come on, Betsy. Nope. Are the wheels down? No. Gear is up. Density altitude. 16,000 feet. Come on, plane. 80 knots. Jesus. Yep, you devil. Jesus. That could have been hilarious, right? We were full power, man. 90 knots. Jesus. Right. Up and at them. Up and at them. Not enough power. We got power. She just wasn't going great. Hype train. What the devil? Never say never. Taps out at 80 knots. JB Alberta's in the same boat. Don't forget the runways are over 3 miles long, right? Right, we need to climb here. 105 knots. I think we're alright. Famous last words, but I think we're alright. Man, we're giving this poor old Twin Otter an absolute, like, workout. 104 knots. Let's try and get the speed up a bit. You were starting to worry for a moment? I was blind with worry. I near fell over with worry, you know. Alright, we're looking better now. Speed's recovering. Flaps are fully in. And we're pretty much straight on, lads. We're giving it all she's got. Glass water, almost impossible to take off from. Too late, you've already done that.
Terrain.
We're alright, we can see the old terrain. And Patrick at the pints of Guinness. Oh lads, the views though. Isn't this beautiful scenery? What a beautiful part of the world we're in. Wait, my camera was off. That'll tell you the level of Egypt I am. Easy now. Look at the mountains in the background. Beautiful. The Vatsan Bean, welcome in. Many thanks for the follow, buddy. Right, let's see what we can do here. So altitude, can we just like autopilot, altitude hold, and let's get me heading synced. Okie dokie, heading is now synced, heading mode engaged. And we're looking good, we're looking good. I want to try and start flying. Any tips for a complete noob? All responses welcome. Just start, buddy, just start. It's going to take time. Try and stick to one aircraft you like, one aircraft that you fancy flying, and yeah, just keep doing it. Look at this. This is insanely good, look. What's the outside air temperature? Have I now gadget for that? We have. It's not on that gadget. Wait, have we nothing that tells us temperature in this machine? Oh yeah! Yeah, it's about -10. Yikes. Okay, we're looking good. Right hand a little bit. Lamas have lots of dough and no aircraft to fly around here. There's a load of heli bases up here, heliports. Now, whether or not that's for government officials or what, but... Man, look at this scenery. This is insanely good. Look at it, lads. I gotta say, like, it's not the... It wouldn't be on your normal routes you'd go flying, right? There's not much up here. Even in terms of airports, okay, we have a fairly big one at Lhasa, but like... It's more internal flights, right? It's minus 24 on 98 Vulcans, really. Oh, this is beautiful, lads. Look at the terrain colours. Look. That's insane looking. Did I forget to wash my plane? It's a tray bit on the dirty side, isn't it? I should probably get some sort of sticker controls, right? So Evitech, I would highly recommend a HOTAS, a joystick, rather than getting a yoke. And the reason being is, a yoke is great for flying fixed wing, without a shadow of a doubt. However, you're limited then if you want to go kind of the jets or indeed the helicopters. So if you get a joystick, you access all areas, right? So I would always recommend a joystick. And like, you don't need the biggest and the best straight away. Get something that works and then you kind of build up from there, you know what I mean? If you get a cheaper stick, you'll learn what you don't like about it, and that'll help sway you when you want to buy something that you want. If you want to buy the latest and greatest and you're listening to folks saying you should buy this because, if you've no experience to kind of substantiate that, you know what I mean? So yeah, don't worry too much about going all out on hardware. There is a lot of great value out there. Moza, I mean, their AB6, that is incredible value for what it is, and there's force feedback in it. But it's kind of like a higher tier, you know what I mean? Velocity 1, yeah, Velocity 1's a good L stick. Yeah, good call. Look at this. Jesus, the scenery tonight. Isn't this unbelievable? Where would you get it, lads? Complete starter try joystick start. Yeah, good man, Bruno. There you go. What about the Ursa Minor? Yeah, 100%. In actual fact, the price of the Ursa Minor, and if you've never seen the Ursa Minor, it can be left or right hand, right? Now it looks like an Airbus stick, which it is, but see this here? This whole pad just clips off, exposing a hat switch. So you can, it comes in a cover. You put the cover over it, and now it's just like an Airbus stick, right? But like, you have an axis on it for a throttle. It has dampening on it. You can actually adjust the dampening. The screws underneath, you can adjust it, and it also has like a haptic kind of a feedback to it as well. This is actually an excellent bit of kit for the price. It's like 65, 70 bucks. And the joystick has yaw in it as well, so it's you can twist. Now you can lock the twist, or you can have the twist axis there as well. Yeah, great shout actually. This is an excellent joystick. It's 110, is it? Is it? I thought on the website. Oh well, that's delivery like. Am I going the wrong way? Nope. We are not. If you're left-handed, you're wrong though. It's difficult flying this thing left-handed, as was the result of our flight last Thursday, where I absolutely destroyed the runway. But you know, more on that later. We won't worry about that. Yeah, the Airbus one is 60. Yeah, it's the Airbus one is so it's like very, very affordable, and it's excellent. It's actually excellent. A bit of a spring in it, but you can adjust them. You know what I mean? JJ Stevens, good to see you. So I have information, can't tell you when, but there might be a Mall MXT7 Comet 180 coming. Ooh, nice. Sunjammer, it is. JJ Stevens, hope you're well, buddy. Man, look at this terrain though. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? This is stunning. Y'all love it? Looking good, looking good. You're going to sell your Orion 2 with F-18 stick in the States? Ooh. It's a new developer. I always got to be careful with new developers. But yeah, looking forward to it. Hope they fix the Comet Windows. Okie dokie. So we're going to be passing by Zulu Uniform Lima Sierra Airport. That's where our final stop is going to be. But we're going to pass it now as we ramble up on the road. So we have... What have we got? Navigraph still need to add a ruler. That's the only thing it's missing. Some way to track the distance from point A to point B. You know what I mean? Like, can I even get a distance? There's no way to get a distance. Like, it's shocking, isn't it? I have them all. They're going to use for reference. Ooh, nice. Hey, Jojo1 is here. Jojo, happy birthday, buddy. Good to see you, man. We saw the announcement there that it was your birthday, so we gave you a happy birthday on Discord. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Man, look at it. This is spectacular. So we're about 40 miles out, I'd say. Give or take. And the scenery is just nuts. Also, I do hope someone can answer a question I have, but I'm running the RTX 3070, a Ryzen 5 5600. It runs well on the sim, even with high fidelity, but sometimes when moving outside the aircraft, it stutters. If it's only happening outside the aircraft, Bruno, it could be your off-screen terrain cache. Check your settings on that. Could be VRAM, but check your off-screen caching, because that might rely on internet and RAM. You know? Little Navmap has a handy wee feature where you just hover any airport, it'll give you a tooltip showing you exactly how far away it is. Navigraph should really implement something. Yeah, man, it's like Garmin Pilot has it. Like, you click anywhere on the map, it'll give you a distance. ForeFlight has a ruler. You can just, like, how far, how long, how long will it take? 16 gigs of VRAM. What about normal RAM? Or it could be the game, it does it to everyone. It shouldn't though, CP. If you're getting stutters, you need to fix it. Like, you've 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, check your I reckon it's the off-screen caching, Bruno. So whatever setting it's on, if it's on low, increase it. If it's on ultra, drop it back one. Do you know? $32, yeah, 100%, Scott. Like, 32 would be like nearly, I wouldn't say minimum, but like you'd want that, you know? Since I put in 64 gigs of DDR4, you have 0 stutters. Yeah. What did you go from though, JJ? Like, was it 32 up to 64? I think I remember it being on medium or high. Okay, yeah, drop it back one. Less than 16 gig of GPU RAM is low these days. Yeah, you're on 32. Yeah, but like, so having that kind of bandwidth, space, or headroom, more RAM, real handy. If you're 32 gigs, you can certainly make it work for you. 64 is better. It's seamless now. 33, Van Hayden. Like, I've ran the sim with 128 gigs. I run it now on 96. The clock speed is important. Mega transfers and all this. But yeah, you will see a difference between 32 and 64. Definitely. You'll definitely see a difference. The Impossible Face did manage with 8 gig of VRAM, but the bigger aircraft went stuttery. Yeah. Goose has 64. Smoke coming off the window. It's just the reflections. It's kind of weird looking. Radar bubbles on 9 o'clock. Looking good, man. Looking good. You have a good setup. Do you ever think about getting a motion sim? Irish Patriot? No, I have a motion sim. I have a motion sim as well. I've a DOF Reality H3. It's here beside me. I do use it. And Pimax have sent me a big box. So I've even more reasons to use it. So I have to have a look at the old Pimax gear. Oh wait, you said 9 o'clock. Interesting. Top Gun Glenny, good to see you. I found auto FPS made a huge difference. Yeah, huge difference. I tried finding the TBM the other day and I maxed out your VRAM. Really? So what kind of camera setup are you going to use to show the rig and the Pimax? I have cameras over there, Scott. It's just I've never been happy with the overall audio. I don't have good audio over there and it's wrecking me head. But I'll figure it out. I have to test the headset anyway, and then I'll test it on the rig as well. Moza announced a motion system today. Yup. Actually, did we see the link to that? Where did you where'd you see that, Commander Balosh? Do. Ah, yeah. It was on Instagram. Ew. Is it for racing? Oh no, you can do that with flying. It's a big enough frame though, isn't it? Have you seen the new VR headset and the latest in the world? No, Kieran, no. Judging by the amount of time I've waited for my AB6, the motion rig will probably take a year to ship. You'll soon have an extra stream deck to use over there. I need to get one. I didn't order it yet. Shower leaking has postponed my Elgato setup. You know what I mean? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what modes to do with that. Very interesting. Right, we want to follow up the bit of a valley here, because this goes all the way up to Lhasa. That airport should be over there. There she be. That's our final stop. We'll be over back down here in about half an hour, 40 minutes. Costs over 3,000. The ones I've seen could almost pay 7,000 for a proper one. Yeah. They're dear, man. Yeah. The DOF Reality H3, I think it's like 4. They're expensive and like they're kind of overkill, but if you're looking for that experience, if you're looking for that level of immersion, do you know who they kind of suit? They kind of suit the person who's massively into aviation but isn't necessarily going to bother at all in life doing lessons or, you know, pursuing a PPL, you know. Sweet, thanks, Scott. What throttle is the best for Boeing aircraft? I got a Thrustmaster Boeing TCA quadrant. It's a bit meh. Top Gun Glenny, check out the Moza throttle. I'm still waiting to get one. But from what I've seen and what I've heard from other guys using it, it's a great throttle. I mean, you can go the Bravo route, right? It's quite bulky though. Or wait for wing control. Well, very true. M. Morgan, good to see you, buddy. Got the 8-way Comanche fixed. Guys in your Discord hooked me up. It was a dumb fix. Not at all. I love hearing that, and yeah, great to see you got it sorted, man. That's awesome. We have a great bunch of lads over on our Discord. Lads, do be sure to check out Discord. Exclamation point Discord, give you a link. That's where we hang about when we're not on a live stream. Also, to our distinguished Patreons, there was an update sent out on Patreon. Have I not a button for Patreon? I do. I don't. Have I not a button for Patreon? I do. There we go. So there is a Patreon as well. It's not necessarily flight simulation stuff, you know, that's all here. But if you're interested in like streaming or content creation and all that kind of stuff, I keep a lot of stuff over there. So I got an update the other day. I was going to wait for the wind control stuff. If they announce anything at FS Weekend, it would probably be ready to ship kind of Q3, maybe, you know? Because, wind controller at FS Weekend. FS Weekend is going to be busy. Hayden personally donates $1 billion a month to me on Patreon. He does. $1 billion. And you know what to buy? 100 trillion M&Ms. You know. I noticed that we have Velocity 1 on discount in Norway. It's around €85. Every Tech. Yeah, well, yeah, no, the Turtle Beach stuff is good. Yeah, it's good. Like, have a look at the wing control stuff as well. For that price, you'll get it cheaper and it's better, I think. And Tato Crisps, yes. I'm only playing War Thunder anyway, trying to unlock fighter jets. I'll buy Microsoft Flight Sim soon, try it out. But I'm into fighter jets. Wouldn't know about a lot of aviation. You kind of pick it up over time though, do you know what I mean? And like there are some really good military jets in Microsoft Flight Sim. They don't really, you know, there's no real combat capability. But in terms of learning their systems, savage. That F-14, savage. You know. Right, so we're going to need to drop down altitude. Look at this, what we're flying into, lads. There's the palace over there on the right hand side. So we'll disappear the wheel for the moment. We're going to drop altitude here. So if we go down V speed, down arrow. Right, he's off the power a bit. F-35, yeah, 100%. Jolly God. I remember when I first started with flight sims, I was wondering how was it even possible to line up the plane with the runway trying to land. Dude, we all start somewhere. Don't ever worry that, you know, you don't have the skills or you're not as good as anyone. We all have to start in the same area. And like, you know, one thing I will say about our own community, it's such an encouraging one. Folks want to help. It's you don't get that in many places where folks are actively trying to help other people. If you don't want help, it's grand. But if you do want a bit of help, we have some really helpful folks in our Discord. I've seen the Discord channels light up. They'd be like 2-3 in the morning. People helping people. It's unbelievable. It's incredible. It really is. Hey, Johnny Mon is here. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Bro, take a fierce handy, bud. We are the kings of unsolicited advice. Yes. And you take the mickey out of Murph. Indeed, indeed. Thrustmaster TC or T16000, accurate and sturdy. Great bit of kit. Boston, yeah, great bit of kit. Right, where am I? I'm over here. Autopilot off. Drop at the nose. Now what we'll do a couple of fly paths here, but then we'll dim the lights, right? Torque pressure is reading 0 on the right engine. Check your fuel, Muse. And also reset your prop. Have you a prop? Give it a full cycle of the prop. And make sure your booster pumps are on. All of them. You've emergency booster pumps. See these red guys? Turn those on and turn on your main ones here as well. Yeah. All right. This is going to be very pretty. Are we ready? The Potala Palace, lads. Coming up at our 12 o'clock. Beautiful. Isn't it pretty? Hayden, you absolute ledge. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. the nighttime. That had to have been Rex. Just a plane. Just floating in. Not a bother to him. Not a bother in the world. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. Jay. Isn't it very fancy, isn't it? And the only gas thing is, I knew nothing of this prior to, you know, doing this landmark series. I knew didn't even know it existed. Like, look where it is. Isn't it mad looking? It is absolutely mad looking. So you can see we have the white and the red palaces. And like, do you see the sheer drop off the back of it like? That's absolutely nuts, look. Pure stone is like, right, any messing now and you're going out, you know, if you're playing football up there, forget it, you know what I mean? It is just spectacular. Like, look at the detail, isn't it savage? And they were saying that the tombs, yeah, of the Dalai Lama, like tons of gold, solid gold. Solid gold! Isn't it crazy? There's 1,000 rooms. Isn't it absolutely deadly? Looks like something that Jepson would do. Yeah. No, it's pretty cool looking, I gotta say. Pretty awesome. Some real world photographs. So, that's it there. I mean, look at the mountains behind it, look. Jesus. That's the layout. Isn't there something else? It's spectacular. What else do we have? Pictures. The 1920s look. It's mad, like, look, there's nothing built up here at all. At all. You compare that to where it is now, it's completely built up around. In the 1920s, nothing. That was back in 2008. Oh wow, look at that. Build it and they'll come, right? It looks fairly modern. I mean, you know, if you didn't know any better, you'd say, oh, that looks like a big hotel. But like, it's there. 1600s or 1629 or whatever, that's, you know. The white castle and the red castle. Yeah, they weren't messing around building this, were they? It's gorgeous. Jeez, look at that. The former quarters of the Dalai Lama. Figure in the throne represents the Tenzin Gyatso. It's mad, lads. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Feel like to build one thing on top of the other. Yeah. Can you go to it in real life? Oh, yeah, 100%. What did we say it was? 1,080 steps from the ground all the way up? Jeez, you'd be shagged after doing that, wouldn't you? The views you'd have along the way, though. You know what I mean? But like, I'd say, like, in 100 years, how much it built up. A photograph in 1920, there was nothing else here versus what we have now. That's kind of scary. In 100 years, look at the build-up around the place. You know what I mean? I mean, that's kind of similar-ish to what that photo was. That's crazy, look. This photo in the 1920s. That's a photograph in the 1920s versus it today. Like, it's just built up, buildings all over the place. Know what I mean? It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Right. We continue. Where am I? I'm over this way. 2 low bridges there, says Muse. 2 low bridges. Well, I suppose it'd be rude of us not to hang on to your hats. We ain't getting under the first one. I think these are too low. Oh, Jesus. Easy. Easy. Muse, these are too low. Jesus. Oh, dear. Oh, no, I hit the... Oh, shit. Shh. No. Oh, are we stop? Oh. We're just all going to pretend that nothing happened. Nope. I was taxiing along the river, and we thought to ourselves, hey, wouldn't it be lovely, to taxi along the river? And then deploy our landing gear, and taxi on the road. Yeah, that is precisely what we did. The bridge is not safe. Never listen to a Wild Muse fan. Wait now, this is like a road that leads into the water, look. We ain't getting the plane under that. It's just not going to happen. Does the road go underwater? It does now. You would have made it if you didn't ricochet. No, not a hope. Into the water. Gear up. Pontoons a pontooning. Look, we'll ramble up to where the gadget is, look. Jeez, we're doing yucky boos. I don't think we can actually fit under here. We'll know now in a second. Easy now. Oh, Jesus. Stupid thing. It was never going to happen. Impossible. Look at the water effects. Wait now, are we going to have enough sauce to get up? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 60. Oh, balls. We need to get up. Out of it.
Hang on to your hat, boys.
It's going to be grand, says I. Oh, Jesus, 80 knots. Easy now. We fly over bridges. I'm not having a good week. I'm having a terrible week. other two bridges were better. What are you talking about? Right, where are we going? We're heading now down to a place, you know, to land, right? So there's a heliport over here, look. Huh? Really? Strange. That looked like a heliport. You got under the bridge, but now you're a shipwreck. It would do that to you. Yes, yes. Right, up over the... well, we can go back to the canyon, actually. That'd be safer. Way safer.
Banking.
Yes, yes.
Banking. Banking.
We'll spin a Rooney.
Banking.
We went past it.
Banking.
Easy now. Oh, Mr. GPHI is down there. Hang on.
Banking. Banking.
Easy. Easy.
Banking.
We'll fly it this way.
Banking.
Indicated airspeed is confusing at such high altitude. Yes.
Sink rate.
Alright, we'll head around this way.
Sink rate.
It's a good old plane, this. I do like the Twin Otter. Easy now.
Sink rate.
So, we reckon it's where Mr. GPHI is.
Too low. Terrain.
Easy. It's on... Yeah, it's on the south side of the river, isn't it?
Too low. Terrain.
Easy now.
500. Too low. Terrain.
Ah, yes, good one with yourself. That's where it is. So that's a heliport right there.
Too low. Terrain.
Just for choppers. Built for choppers. It's mad, isn't it?
Too low. Terrain.
Hayden UK gifted a tier 1 sub. Did you see what he did? Hayden, the absolute legend.
Terrain.
Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, buddy.
Too low. Terrain.
Right, wish machine. We'll get around this corner and then hightail it down.
Low. Terrain.
20 miles out, lads. 20 miles out.
Too low. Terrain.
Hayden, thank you very, very much indeed. So very kind, sir.
Terrain.
Can we turn off the altitude alert?
Terrain.
Way out of that, you're grand. Totally grand. Nothing to worry about at all.
Terrain.
Pitch now.
Too low. Terrain.
Is it now?
Too low. Terrain.
Update on my right knee. The carpet burn still hurts. Just thought I'd share that with you now as I'm sitting here saying, I don't have a pain in my leg. Oh, yeah. That's what it is, lads. That's what it is.
Low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Right, we're kind of going the right way.
Too low. Terrain.
We're not too low. Well, we are a bit. Easy now. What were you doing on your knees? Falling. Be happy you aren't going for a job interview with that injury. Could you imagine? How would you explain it? Imagine if you had to wear shorts. Explain the injury then. Right. Okie dokie. There's grey skies. Okay, so we got about 20 miles. It ain't far. We passed on the way. Mrs. DPHI. It's just down here, look. Yes. We'll keep her lit. Get a bit of trim into the airplane. There we are. Thank you, Hayden. You are most kind. There's Vulcan. Vacuum is ahead of us. That's another heliport. Look at that. Runway's too short for a fixed wing. Well, maybe not, but it's definitely a heliport, look. That's interesting. They don't actually come up in the sim. Oh, jeez, that's a big mountain. They're pretty hilarious looking, are they? She's quite the giggle going on about you and your knees. Are you in voice chat? But of course you are. You pair of delinquents. Great bunch of lads. Oh yeah. Jump into the Joy or the Joyce fan. I nearly said Joyce channel. Jump into the voice channel and just take the Dennis Hickey out of me. Not a bother. Not a bother at all. Easy now. Oh, I meant to ask, is there any like absolutely important apps one must need for the Mac? Is there anything terribly important you should put on your Mac? Just wondering, anyone who has one. You know, just a little bit. Windows, yeah. As in tools. A PC emulator. You lot are friggin' hilarious. Just know you're a brilliant bunch of lads. Yeah. In anticipation for our stream tomorrow night, here's some classical music. As we ramble to our final stop of the night. Cyrus, shag off! Hughes, shag off! Stu, shag off! Super Tie, Zith, hold back! You can all shag off!
Terrain.
What do you mean the hair in the original looked shag off? Jesus. Great bunch of lads, you lot. You know that? A great bunch of lads. Oh, yeah. Ah, Jesus. Anyway. Moving on. Jesus, Frank. Right, we're landing at an airport over yonder. Where is it? It's beyond that mountain ridge, look. Is it? Where is it? At the far side. Oh, it's over there, look. Ah, good man, Rex is there. Hey, Impulse, good to see you. You got your lights working? Excellent. What did you end up using? Did you use that Lumia stream? Cheers, Hayden. We were lucky with the weather, we were. The only thing I put on an Apple laptop is a for sale sign. What? Evitech, it's from Hans Zimmer. You're fortunate to be here. Thanks again, Murph, for the YouTube videos, helping me flight sim experience as well. I did share my own setup in the SimRigs Discord. Oh, nice, Bruno. You are most welcome. Cheers, buddy. I love that. Someone new rambles in. You lot make him feel at home. Take the absolute piddle out of me. Sure, it's a grand old place, really, isn't it? You like your Murphy very close to you? Oh my. StreamerBot. Yes. Excellent. Impulse. The way to do it, man. StreamerBot is brilliant. The lads are just looking after your best interests. Yeah. Sure. Ready for F1 tomorrow? No, but we'll give it a bash. Right, Murphy. Buttons.
Can I get a refund?
Shag off, there's no refunds. We would never mention a bald spot. No. Hey, Todd, thank you very much indeed. 17 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Oh, Jesus, we're in trouble here. Go handy now, Murph. Yes. No. Jesus. Flaps. Trim. Murph, you were looking very wise looking off into the distance in your latest video. The tools I use every time in Microsoft Flight. Listen. I said I'd do something different for a thumbnail, and I took advantage of the camera on me Apple gadget. So I said, oh, I'll do a picture of me going, or, I'm going to hurt me neck. You're a great bunch of lads, you know that? Did I ever tell you that? A great bunch of lads. Right, Jesus, what's your speed? 500. Easy now. I thought there were 2 runways here. Speedier, man. Look, Angels 1-5. The line must be drawn here. This far. Now far. Look, there's 2 houses at the end of the runway. Prime real estate condition, look. Looks so dangerous for your neck, alright. Yeah, 100%.
Minimums.
Yarra will land.
Sink rate.
2-8 left. I don't see 2-8 right.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Stu! Ha ha! Down you get, you devil you. Intubator. You have a terminal to model? Oh, dude. Alright. We have landed. We have made it to our final destination. That was a really nice flight. The scenery was gorgeous. Landmark series. It should be like the scenery series. It's been absolutely insane. Next week, we're off to Ireland. Ah, brilliant. You demand a refund. You can shag right off. Slow. Oh, Blue Steel. Blue Steel.
Did you ever think that maybe there's more to life than being really, really, really ridiculously good looking?
Easy now. Park it up there now. On the brakes. Excellent choice. Fuel. Good luck to you. Sounds like it's shut down. Salt 16, good to see you, bud. Welcome in. Morfenstein. Right, lads, that concludes this evening's flight. And we checked out the Potala Palace. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And next week we're off to Ireland. And that will conclude this series. It's been a fun one, this. We have seen some gorgeous sceneries along the way. Have they updated the Otter? Asked Patrick. It got a bit of love on some update 4, yeah. See Axel, welcome in. See you later. Wish me luck. Super Ty, good luck with the dentist on Wednesday. You poor old devil. Right, lads, I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed for tuning in tonight, sharing your time with us as we explored the Himalayas. And we're back to you tomorrow night. We're going to be doing some F1. We're going to be racing in Australia first. We'll do a quali and a race. Then we're going to China and we'll do a quali and a race there as well. So looking forward to that tomorrow night. Wednesday night, we're bringing the news. Thursday, we're going to be learning or relearning how to fly an A320. Then we have a VATSIM flight from Salt Lake City over to Portland, and then on Friday night we're out in the good old DC-6 for some Alaskan flyage. So lots more content to come this week. Don't forget, you'll catch us up over on our Discord, and well, lads, I can't thank you enough for tuning in, and hope you had fun tonight. The scenery was absolutely gorgeous. So right, that's it now. Good luck to Super Typhon, who's going to the dentist, and yeah, lads, thank you also very, very much indeed for all the support, all the likes on the videos, and just hanging out with me on this A group flight. Cartel is doing wheelies. Muse, look out, he's gonna grab, Jesus. Oh, with the Who's bars. Muse, go up there and slap the head of him. Right, lads, that's the story now. I'm going to mind me knees now. Right, we'll see you tomorrow at 2000 Zulu time. So until then, you take care. But the mod control, from a viewer perspective, it makes the whole thing quite negative, doesn't it? When you delete, you're sitting there and you're thinking, Jesus, this is painful to watch. This is like watching the end of Glen Rowe. Or lads are over there, so we'll have to do a bit of a chicane here. Mother of Jesus! Gibbo!
What the hell? I'm somersaulting. Here.
Did you just see what happened to Gibbo? Are you in the drink? You ended up in the
Water. This is possible.
Did you just see what?
There's like, I'm upside down in the water. I had a terrible accident.
That was like, oh Jesus.
Oh man, that was so funny.
Steiny, are you watching Twister or something? I mean, that was just. Hands. Is Mike Roch in the chat? Mike Roch? That's brilliant. Hey everybody, is there a Mike Roch here? Is Mike Roch here? Oh, we've got a gun sight. This is a beta, so I'm not too worried. It looks great though, doesn't it? Listen to this. Did you hear that bang? Did you? How do we fix this?